Good morning. Teaching my yoga class in a few minutes. I'll see you on the mat. Take good care of yourself. Drink a lot of water. I hope you're having a great day, and I am really happy to be a part of it. The sound you're hearing right there is Lola chewing on her ball, and we've got Bruiser here. So welcome to my little world. Enjoy. All right, lie down. And draw your knees into your chest. Bruiser, excuse me. And circle the knees, holding them. And think about your hands being this tool for healing. So as you're holding the kneecap, you're aware of your hands coming online. And then switch directions and keep holding. Pull your right knee closer to your body, extend up through the left leg and flex and point the foot. Hold the flexion and circle the leg. Extending up through your heel. And then go the other direction. And my circle is not a circle. It's a mess. So I'm going to slow down and draw it with more clarity, precision. Hold it up in the air. And then interlace your hands behind the back of the left thigh. Slide your hands up or down depending on where the thigh is the most dense and tight. Let your knee bend, extending through your heels so the toes are flexed back. Extend up and straighten the leg. Pull just a little bit of tension through your hands into the tight muscle at the back of the leg. Bend, so you have a lot of slack, and then you extend, removing the slack. Now slide your hands, if you had like a second spot or you suspect there's another one, slide up or down accordingly. Go there, bend, and straighten. Bend, and straighten. Hold and keep holding the back of the leg, and just endure might be the wrong word, but it's the truthful word. Just sustain the tension and add in breath. Then release the hands from the back of the leg, bend the knee, let the hands rest on the floor, and you're going to zigzag, you're going to rotate the leg internally and externally. Internally and externally with the knee somewhat bent. And I'm leading this with the knee. So my knee is going out to the left, into the right. Out to the left, into the right. And keep going. It's not going very far. It's making a bit of a Z. And then center it, hold above the knee, hands are so behind the leg, interlace the fingers, but higher than your knee. And you're going to hold your thigh steady. You're going to try to, and circle the shin. So from just below the knee and foot, draw a circle. The thigh stays still as possible. And go the other way. And I recommend going really slowly with this. One more. And then send the leg up and lower the leg all the way down to the ground. Pull the right knee in closely. And circle the thigh, holding the front of the right shin. Softening into the top of that hip flexor. Go the other way. Pull the knee open to the right, and with your left hand, touch any part of your body that wants attention at the surface. So you're skimming the surface of the body with the hand, and go anywhere you need to or want to. And you can bend that left knee and rub there, and shin and foot, and just at the surface and behind the leg. Stretch it back out and adjust your hips to the right. Let your knee come across. Reach your right arm open. Turn your head to the right. Point your left toes. Reach to the crown of the head. Inhale. And then circle that arm around on the exhale. But keep going. Breathing and circling. And when you're ready, switch the direction. Oh. Reach out through the right arm the next time it arrives in line with the shoulder. Roll to your back. Hug both knees into your body. Holding the knees with your healing little hand machines. Circle the knees. And you don't have to know what kind of healing or how it works, but just know that your hands hold this power. And as you're holding the knee, it's going in. Switch directions. Feeling this in the belly and the intestines, helping to clear them out. Hopefully not right away. And then hold on to your left shin, send your right leg up and flex and point your foot. We have this poop tea, we call it. It's Dr. Miller's detox tea. And I don't drink it because that's not my issue, but Paul loves it. And it tastes really good, and Finley likes it. And Paul made it in this carafe, and it was hot, and it just looked, not the tea of the day, and it just looks so good. And so, against my better judgment, flex the foot, and you're going to circle the thigh with the foot flexed up toward the ceiling. I had some tea, and maybe a little bit more than usual, but it looked and tasted way more diluted. And then go the other way. And that was on that was Saturday night. And I was worried that on Sunday I was going to have a problem. Nothing, not really. No problem. Not until today, but then huge problem. And I just can't drink that tea, but it does work, you guys. It's a really powerful instrument of elimination. Hold the leg up in the air. Slide your hands behind the right thigh. I'm going to lower my leg just so you can see the left leg. And you're going to slack, bend the right knee, let it flex down, and extend it up. And you want your hands along the back of the thigh, somewhere where it's kind of naughty. Naugghty. Oh, wait, no. Knotty. That one. And then slide your hands up or down and find a second spot that's Knotty. Tted. And then straighten and hold into the basket of your hands. The hands are woven in such a way that there's resistance on the knotted part of the leg. Just hold it there and breathe. And then let the knee bend. Hold the thighs still with your hands. And let's zigzag first. Sorry. Release your hands down, and you're going to take the knee externally to the right, internally to the left. Externally to the right, internally. Bend the knee a little bit more. I think that's Taylor. Yeah, so it's like you're making a Z with your knee. Maybe it's not a Z, like a zig and a zag. I mentioned the putti because I can feel as I work the legs here and the hip flexors how much the large intestine and small intestine is massaged by this movement. When my intestines are totally chill, I don't always notice that, but because they're a little bit inflamed right now, a little bit excited, I can really feel it. So these are great for helping you poop. Okay, now hold behind the leg in the center, and now we're going to circle just that from the shin down to the foot. Try to keep your thighs still. And for the record, my thigh is not all that still. Chinese medicine knows about this. I don't know that Western medicine does. Go the other way. You can hear them kind of nasally. There's a connection between poop and clogged sinuses, which is super clear in Chinese medicine, but I don't know how to explain it through Western medicine. I guess they could try. Maybe it's the microbiomes have a relationship. I'm going to go with that for now. Ooh, Pixies. Okay. And then stretch the leg all the way up, holding that left shin now. Send the right leg all the way down. And let it rest on the ground. Pull the left knee in, that thigh in close to your tummy. And circle that left thigh. So now we're going from the root of the leg with the knee totally bent. We're getting into that descending portion of the large intestine and go the other way. One of the great things about a colonoscopy is like for a while, you're just clean. You're like, whoa, the garbage is gone. And then hold the front of the left shin, pull the knee toward the left, and with your right hand, smooth the body, soothe the body, smooth the body. Ah. Using your little healer hand anywhere you need it. Maybe it's just stroking your head or your heart. Pull your knee into the midline, shift your hips over to the left, reach your left arm open, and turn your head to the left. Oof. Extend through your right toes and out the crown of your head. Just stay here a moment. With your right hand, swipe that left side body, encouraging that left hip to roll down level with the right. Breathe into your heart space. Definitely tested, this heart space of ours. Can you use the right hand to just smooth it over? Notice if there's a lot of tension, a lot of armoring there. And then begin to circle that left arm all the way around. If your space is limited by walls or dogs, just do the best you can. Go the other way. And the next time your arm is out to the side, reach through it. Roll back to your back, hug your knees in nice and wide apart. Rock like a little babala, right and left across your lower back, across your sacrum plate, soothing your nervous system. Just feeling the waves of the body as you massage what might be soreness in the body. Or there may not be any soreness at all. And I used to talk about this a lot, but I guess I haven't talked about it in a while. But you babies just do this all day long, and their number one goal is to get gas out, right? Like, I mean, I guess that's not their number. They have a lot of learning to do, a lot, but their discomfort is gas. And we're babies. We're just bigger and have a lot more discomforts now. But I do think that still plays a huge role in our just our contentment throughout the day. How we're digesting life, how we're digesting food, how we're digesting intimacy. And roll over to your right. I'm going to give my dog a little cuddle. And then make your way onto all fours. Oh, there's like another person. Hands are spread out. Knees underneath hips. Inhale, lift your tailbone in your head. Look up. Exhale, press into the floor. Draw your belly up, widen your shoulder blades. Inhale, arch your back and look up with your big eyes. Exhale, pull the navel up through the spine, widen your back. Inhale up. Beautiful. Yeah. Gorgeous, you guys. Exhale and around. Find a neutral spine, a sweet little arch in your lower back, and send your right leg out to the right. Press down into the right foot, using your right knee as the lever. Start to circle here. Alina, put your right foot on the floor, and you're using this knee as the catalyst to rotate the hip and get into this inner space, the inner groin, back of the knee. And this can be really, we're starting with the less hurt side for some of you, to be careful, but this can really open up the knees in a great way. But of course, be mindful. And my hands are down. I was trying to show it to you. And then hold the pose statically with a straight leg. And then let's go ahead and we can lift that leg up. Bend the knee at this on this horizontal plane and extend the leg out. Bend out. Put weight into your right hand and take your left arm out to the left. So it's like a flying squirrel. Put the left hand down. Carefully put the right knee down. Spin your fingers around so that they're at 6 o'clock. Hands on the floor. Inhale, cat-cow here with the hands at 6 or closest proximity to 6, which really might be just 3 and 9, whatever degree your arms are willing to turn. No forcing. Inhale, let's open the mouth, lion. Tongue in as you inhale. On an exhale, tongue out. One more inhale, tongue in, tongue out. Spin the hands forward. Take your left leg out to the side and plant that left foot on the mat, on the ground. And then using that left knee, circle. And you may be a little tentative if that knee hurts. I recommend go do this cautiously, but I think it'll start to loosen it up and realign it. And if you haven't switched directions, try that. And then hold it still. Push down into your hands, pick up that left leg straight out to the side. And bend the knee and straighten. Bend the leg and straighten. Put the weight into the left hand, take the right arm out to the side and balance. Nice. Suck them both back in, knee down, hand down. Tuck the toes in, stretch back, down dog. Right leg up, knee to the upper right shoulder. Right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Lower the right foot, left leg up. Knee to the upper left shoulder. Left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Look forward and step up, left foot, right foot. Catch your arms, feet are wide. Sling the head downward and shake it, no, and nod it. Oh, let your head hang. It's a heavy weight, metaphorically, literally, symbolically. Knees soft, hang here. Elbows heavy too. Framing the head. Switch, place the other forearm in front. Pull a little bit so the elbow points end up in your palms, and pull down, stretching the backs of your lats, which may have their own name. And then release your hands, toe heel your feet together. Come on to fingertips, roll your heart forward, sitting bones back. Exhale, fold, please. Drop that heavy head. Root into the earth to rise up and back. Oh, and hands come to the heart center. Read the floor through your sensitive feet. Firm your knees, firm your thighs, soften your bum. Soften your shoulder blades, your shoulders, and let the collarbones widen. Lift to the center of the skull. Release your hands down, palms open. Inhale, big good morning. Reach up through the hands. Exhale, slide forward, fold. Inhale, lift the heart. Step back with your left leg. Grab your blocks, have them underneath your hands on either side of your front foot. Two straight legs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your front straight leg. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Left calf maybe stretching here. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, fold. If you want, flex your right toes up. Push the left heel down, stretching both calves. Carefully twist to the right, turning both feet to the right side of the mat. Take your hands toward the right edge of your mat, right side, kind of between the feet. Hold here, head forward, mindful of knees, pressing big toes down. Unwind all the way to the left edge of the mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold, dropping your head down, which I can't demo because I'll risk bruiser biting. And let your head drop, drop, drop. Beautiful. Walk it to the right, pivoting forward to the front of the mat. You're going to come down into a seat. Bring your left knee behind your right shin. Sit all the way to your booty. Grab your left shin in the nook of your elbow and lift. Oh, right shin. Sorry, right shin in the nook of your left elbow crease. Lift up tall through your chest. Put weight into your right back booty and look over your right shoulder. Drop chin to chest, turn head toward left shoulder. Unspool the body, reach forward over your leg, grab your right foot, move your left knee a little to the left so you have a little wider of a butt. Pull your right knee all the way to your torso and lift your spine into it. So Elena, it looks like that. Like that. And then straighten the right leg if it will straighten. I got 2 hands on it. Holding it there, yeah. I'm going to pick up my left. You know, it looks like my right, doesn't it? But it's my left foot. And I'm going to extend that. I'm going to bend both knees to take pressure off my back and reach forward with my hands, modified with soft knees, Navasana, boat. Torso toward the legs. Just hold. Find where you're sucking your tummy in. Like how to suck your tummy in. And then give a little bit of space between torso and legs. Make a V, interlace the hands, and take them from right to left and left to right. Twisting here. 5 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on either side of your buttocks. Actually, never mind. Hands forward, hands forward. Cross your shins. Walk your feet back. Step into down dog. Right leg up. Knee to the upper right arm. Leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Right leg down. Left leg up. Knee to left shoulder. Leg up. Bend the knee. Open it up. Look forward. Step forward. Feet together. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up and back. Hands to the heart. Release the hands down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Have your blocks there. Step your right foot back. 2 straight legs. Inhale, lift the forehead. Exhale, drop it to your shin. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch it forward. Exhale, fold. You can lift your left toes up if you want. Push down through the right shin. I didn't mean shin, heel. Flex your right quadriceps. In other words, tighten the skin on the right leg. Lower your left foot, twist to your left edge of your mat. I'm taking my hands with me so they're inside that front foot. Legs are twisted, big toes pushed down. Turn it forward and over to the other edge of your mat, feet parallel. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, fold down. Let go here, all the noise in the head, whatever kind of noise it is. Replace it with Ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Lift the head, pivot forward, and you're gonna step your back leg forward, coming down all the way into a twist. So your left knee is up. Left hand behind, right arm up. Hook your elbow crease around the front of your left knee. Lift tall and turn. Lift tall, really picky. So draw up that front body a lot. Twist. Look over that front shoulder, chin drop. Good. Big toe down, Joelle, on the right foot. Untwist. Grab your foot, make your right knee out, take your right knee a little wider so you're more on your left butt. Pull your knee into your body and body so that you have a reference for your spine. Good. Karen, lift your chest more. Yeah. And then straighten that leg. Two hands if you can. Keep lifting the good torso. Good job. Okay, let's pick up that other foot, right foot, and extend both forward. I slightly bent my knees to take any pressure out of my back, and so that my belly has a chance to do the work instead of my back. You want, straighten the legs now, hold. Or keep them bent. Coming back for our Ardha Navasana, coming into the sling of the low back. And then back up to boat. Half boat and boat. Half boat and boat. Half boat. Lower the feet a little bit and scissor cross them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and whoa, draw your knees in, hands come forward and stretch it to down dog. Breathe here. Roll onto the balls of the feet and forward to plank, chaturanga, upward facing. Oh, and downward facing. Raise your heels, inhale. Soft bend in the knees, exhale. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale hard forward. Exhale and fold. Widen the feet apart. Take your hands behind your legs and just brush, kind of like your hands were a dry brush, the backs of the legs. Behind the knees, inner knee and outer knee. Inner calf, outer calf. Punch butt all the way down. Increasing circulation. And then rub other leg. And really cover the whole thing, surface area, like you're a dry brush. And then punch. It's getting circulation moving. Promoting healing in this first chakra. Toe heel your feet together, send your butt back, reach your arms forward. Squeeze your butt, your hamstrings. Squat. And fold forward. Inhale, look up. Step left foot, right foot back, chaturanga. Upward facing. Oh, downward facing. Right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look forward, step the right foot forward. 2 straight legs. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over the right shin. Move your left leg back a little bit further. Lower the knee to the ground. Straighten the right leg. Pull the heart forward. Hold. Raise the right arm up. Circle the right arm overhead, down, and back up. Over and down. Turn to the left. Raise your arms up. Reach your right hand down your right leg. Left arm over the ear. Both arms up. Left hand down. Right arm over the right ear. Right leg can come up. Circle the right hand down, right foot down. And sit back toward your left foot, but not if it hurts the knee. Stay forward. And you can fold forward here, down the middle. Carefully press forward, pivot to the front of the mat, grab your blocks, tuck your left toes under, pick up that back knee for a moment. Bring your block underneath your right leg, slide to Hanuman. Squeezing your hips into the midline. Lifting up that left hip flexor, that back one. So that one wants to, they both want to collapse. See if you can stretch this back one up. By scissoring the legs, both forward and back and side to side, creating a structure that may help inform the joints. We're going to rock off of that block and face the long edge of the mat on the left side. Bend both knees, butt down. So it's like Upavishta, but with the knees bent. Draw the thigh bones in as you drag heels toward you and sit up tall. You can bring your arms inside the legs, press the arms into the legs and the legs into the arms. And keep the legs super active here, sucking in. Then press the heels out, straightening the legs, to wherever you can go without pain, folding forward. Draw tummy in, rotate over the left leg, and drop your head. If the knees stay bent here, that's good too. If that feels safer for your back, or you can feel it's educating the joints in some way that's helpful. Pull the belly in, moving through center over to the right leg. Drop that right shoulder a little more, Joa. And center. Really nice. And make your way on up. Reach behind the knees, fold the legs all the way in while you're holding there, just to ensure that they're really safe. Then send them both to the floor toward the front of the mat. Hands come down, down dog. Left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Step the left foot forward. Blocks are nice here. Straighten the left leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Elena, back knee is up for now. And then wriggle that back leg back, lower the right shin, and runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the chest and fold, or keep the chest forward. Sucking that left thigh bone into the hip socket. Good, good. Extend through the ball of that foot a little more. Pinky toe back. Try to reach your heart forward. Ah. Really get your mouth open, make sound. Ah, ah. Bend that front knee, turn it to the right. Raise both arms up. Reach over your left leg, left foot is down. Right arm by the ear, lean to the left. It can be a far drop to the floor here, so you could put a block next to your right leg and then take your left arm over. Circle it down and around and over. And then bring both hands down, leaning back onto that right shin, maybe fold here. Coming up carefully, pivot to the front of the mat. And you're gonna make your way, put the block underneath your left leg somewhere. Slide into Hanuman, left leg in front. The monkey god. Rolling left and right, ironing out any tangles. And then sinking while scissoring and lifting that right hip flexor into action. feeling how it runs through the diaphragm. So if there's like a sharp pain in the ribs, like at the base there, you might just rub it gently. How the upper and lower body are sewn together. You can hold a ton of tension here, locked up emotion in this seam. And then you're going to carefully pull out that block, come down onto your butt, pivot to the right edge of your mat, reach behind your knees, come into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Bring your butt in a little closer to your feet. Hold your feet, sit up tall. Knees wide, pushing through the toes. Knees press out and down toward the ground. If you need more feedback, you can place the blocks under your butterfly legs and push into them. And this gives you perhaps a sense of structure. Front body elevated for now. And even sense a little arch in your lower back, shoulder blades drawn together, collarbones blossoming open. Lift your chin. Right ear toward right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear toward left shoulder. Chin to the sky. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin down. Right ear toward right shoulder. Chin up. Level the chin. Wrap your first two fingers and thumbs around your big toes, balancing on your butt. Pick up the feet. Upavishta. Balancing on your butt. Legs wide, semi-wide straddle. Lift the chest. Good. Excellent. You can reach behind the legs and make a little mudra here. Thumb and index finger are good. Hold. Good little flower. Cutest little flower. And then plant your feet down on the ground and see if you can slide forward into that forward fold with the legs wide here. And come on up. Reach behind your knees, pull your legs in together, rotate back onto the mat so your legs are in front, and shake them out. Pound them. Then bend the knees, reach the arms forward, C curve down, pulling the tummy toward the back body. If you can, elevate the feet, hover here. Shoulders back a little bit, chin back a little bit, hold. You can take the arms wider and wider for more of a challenge. I'm pretty low. My back is like, I can feel my upper lower back on the floor. And then kick the legs out and all the way down. Carefully lower the head. Interlace the fingers, stretch the arm bones as straight as they'll go, palms to the back wall, heels forward, as though you're being pulled into a little bit of a longer body. And then let the arms go slack, Bend the knees, grab your block, place it underneath that sacrum plate, someplace comfy. Lower the sacrum down onto the block, feet solidly on the ground. Wrap your upper back, pressing shoulders down. Let your toes unfurl and send the breath high and wide into the upper body. Giving permission to the lower body to relax for a moment, lower back to relax. And I need to adjust the block a little bit lower toward my tailbone, just so that my back feels really secure and safe. A consequence of this, or a upside, is the belly can really start to become this deep pool of almost fluids, right? This deep pool of water in the body. Here, you feel like there's this deep lake of water held in the bowl of the pelvis. And the more you can relax the lower back, the more it becomes this basin. And this is such an important function of the large intestines. The electrolyte helps with the electrolyte balance and the hydration of the body. So when we poop, or the body makes poop, it decides how much water to leave behind and how much water to use for the excrement. And if it doesn't leave enough, we can get really dry and constipated. If it leaves too much, we have the opposite. So it's a really important balance. And that's just one of many things that the correct fluid, that correct balance helps us with. It's connected to our vitality in every way. Elevate the legs up to the sky, maintaining awareness of this deep pool in the basin of the pelvis, this deep lake, which is what this pose is named after. Viparita Karani, deep lake. This longevity, anti-aging technology of inverting the body. Rolls back stress, redistributes fluids, and a substance believed to be the nectar of youth called Amrit in Sanskrit. Moving endorphins such as anandamide, named after the Sanskrit word ananda, bliss. Anandamide, this bliss hormone of the body. Bend the knees, plant your feet solid ground. Have a secure foundation. Lift your hips, pull the block away, hold. Feel that invincibility of your bridge. Crossing in our practice symbolically from the physical into the more spiritual. Widen the shoulders and slowly, one vertebra at a time, controlling the descent. Toe heel your feet together, soles of the feet come together, knees fall apart. Can place the blocks under the knees here, or just hold Supta Baddha Konasana block free. Place a hand on the belly and one over the heart. Observe the rise and fall of breath. So many times in life, we enter the stage of the chrysalis, of goo, where we have only faith to get us through to the other side, faith that the blueprint came with us. And when we turned into goo, the blueprint was always there for us to emerge a butterfly. Slowly straightening each leg, sliding the blocks either out or place them strategically elsewhere. Reach your hands to your head when you're ready. Insert your fingers at the occiput, that little indentation where the head and neck converge. Slide your fingers out toward the ears, across the hairline, and keep adjusting the head down until it feels content on the earth. And then remove your fingers, slide shoulder blades down into their homes. Arms come down by your sides with the palms up. Roll arms and legs in and out. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Letting go of the burdens you carry. Take a deep breath in. Surrender. Deep breath in. And a long, slow exhale. Surrender. Please let go. Front body releases to back. Back body releases into the earth. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shed another layer, whatever it is, grief, sadness, fear, stress, someone else's stuff. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, yawn and stretch. Observing the space that you've created, the elasticity that your body holds, the decision to thrive, the decision to try again, the decision to allow, to surrender. Bend the left knee, roll to your right side, cuddle up into a tiny ball, and breathe strategically into your back along any place that is tight or hurt. Or excited. Or lonely. Or happy. Let your body know, let yourself know that you're here and you're not alone. Breathing in is this dance with the universe. Turning toward the earth, push down into her as we rise, coming up to a seat. Sitting up tall, feeling balanced on in your body and on your body, on the sits bones, with the strength of your spine, the strength of your open heart, even if only a tiny little window is open today. Let the light in. Raise your arms, calling in the light. Prayer the palms together. Slide the thumbs down. Trust that whatever orders you've received, whatever gifts from God, messages from the universe for your day have been collected in your hands. Slide the thumbs down into the heart, and they merge here into the story of the heart, the yearning of our spirit, what our spirit has come to do in this life, in this body, in this soul. Singing its song, one Om together, inhale. Oh. Thumbs to forehead center, see that light within, bowing forward to the light in all beings. Sitting up tall. Thank you guys. I hope you have an amazing day and a great week, and I'll see you soon or next week. Joelle, tell us all about the bed once you get up and running. Put it in the text thread. Okay. She got this special healing bed in Mexico that we all need to get. I think she's going to let us know. Okay.